What's up, people? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day. This episode of General Hospital was quite intriguing. For the most part, some parts were very interesting. So let me talk about Carly and Franco. Let me get them out the way. Carly, can you not make it any more obvious that you don't want to marry Franco? It's obvious. I told everybody yesterday. The only reason she said yes was because she is trying to convince herself, Franco, that she's in love with Franco. She's over Sonny. She's trying to convince herself. That's why she said yes. It's obvious. And now today was even more obvious. Franco, he quickly wanted to set a wedding date. And Carly hesitated on that. Then the first month that she wanted to get married, the first month that popped out of her mouth was June. I said June, 2015 June. I was like, bitch, that's months from now. It's only September. That's months from now. Obviously, I think she did that on purpose. She's doing this on purpose to prolong this wedding. Because the longer she prolong it, or blah, blah, blah. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to prolong this shit. And then she said May. I was like, Carly, even the look on Franco's face, he knew she was prolonged. I think he's mind fucking her. That's exactly what Franco's doing. It's so Todd Manning like. He's playing with her is exactly what he's doing. See, this is my problem with Ron and Frank. This is my problem with Ron. Why would you bring him on the show, Roger Howarth, to play Franco, one of the most hated characters? The only way I would like the Franco character is if James Franco came back to play the role. That's the only way, because he kept the evil presence on the show. Roger Howarth, they're writing him like Todd Manning. That's why this character is not working. You're writing him as if he's Todd. Why not just bring him back as a different character instead of Franco? Out of all the people you could have brought him back as, you bring him back as Franco. That's stupid, and it don't work. Because you're writing him like Todd. The way Franco was looking at Carly, he knew she was bullshitting about marrying him. He knew it. He's mind fucking her. And then he said, let's get married next month. I was like, next month? Well, this is a soap opera. People do not do long engagements on soap opera. I always felt like this. If anybody is engaged longer than 2 months on a soap opera, they're not getting married. That means the wedding ain't never going to happen. Because I've seen so many people stay engaged longer than 2 months and the wedding never happened. The most you can be engaged on a soap opera is 2 months. After 2 months, the wedding is not going to happen. Well, except for Carly and Jax. See, Carly and Jax had a long engagement in 2006 because every time they tried to get married, something happened. Either, they gave up their wedding in 2006 so Luke could marry Laura again because, she was going into, I forgot, she was whatever, comatose or whatever, going into her vegetative state. So Jax and Carly gave them their wedding. Then Jax kept going out of town to help Jerry Jax. And then in 2007, she married Sonny because he shot Lorenzo Alcazar. So she had to marry him so that way she couldn't testify. Then she annulled her marriage to Sonny. Then finally, her and Jax got married April of 2007. I was like, oh, this shit was just crazy. That's the longest engagement. I'm like, seriously. Carly, if Carly was marrying anybody but Franco, she would probably get married tomorrow. Seriously, if it was anybody else except Franco, if it was anybody other than Franco, she would have got married tomorrow, next week. She kept prolonging the whole damn thing, and she was shocked that he said October. And this son of a bitch said, let's get married on Halloween. I said, what? Who the fuck gets married on Halloween? That's the devil's birthday. Why would you? That's like somebody getting married on Doomsday. Like, what is wrong? That's a bad omen. And Carly should have seen that coming. Like, open your eyes, woman. He wants to get married on Halloween. Who gets married on Halloween? That's one of the most blackest days of the year. What is wrong with you? Who wants to get married on the devil's birthday? Seriously, have you no shame? Like, and you're going to agree to this? Carly is so dumb. And then she told me, I'm an open book. I want to start off fresh, no lies. And then he said, So you told me everything that you need to tell me, basically. You told me the truth about everything. And she's sitting there still lying. He's mind fucking her. I think he has no intention of going through with this wedding. And it's obvious he's going to play her. He's going to humiliate the shit out of her. Because like I said yesterday, he feels humiliated. So now he's going to humiliate this bitch. And Carly, so she's a sucker. And I'm glad she getting played. Honestly, I am. Because it's a long time coming. And I think it's good retribution for what she's doing to AJ. Because she's basically in cahoots with Sonny, covering up AJ's murder, and I think AJ deserved better than this. So I'm pretty sure AJ is in heaven getting a good laugh out of this. Cause look at it, karma's a bitch. Sonny's life is falling apart, Carly's life is falling apart, and I know AJ in heaven just smiling down. Anyway, I know I would be. Anyway, karma is a big gray-haired bitch, I'm telling you. So Michael, he went to go see Sonny or whatever. Sonny just make me sick. I'm sorry, but he do. Every time he called Michael son, I'm like, he is not your son. He just make me sick. Like, you can look Michael dead in his eyes knowing that you shot and killed his father. Like, how could you, like, you're a soulless bastard if you could do that. Like, you have no guilt about your shit. Like, seriously. Clearly, you have no guilt, no conscience. Because my conscience would have been going crazy in my mind if I were to do the shit that Sonny did. I wouldn't last a day. I would automatically confess because I have a conscience. Like, you feel guilty right after you do something. So anyway, Michael went to go see Sonny. Sonny all cocky after Michael told him that Franco proposed, and Sonny all cocky thinking that Carly said no. Well, bitch, guess again, because she said yes. And Sonny was ready to throw that glass. I was like, that's what you get. So Sean come up in here to tell him the bad news about Ava. Michael leaves. Sean tells him Ava got away and because of Jordan. And Sonny, he gonna sit there and tell Sean, oh, this is what happened as an enforcer. You're not supposed to let your personal life interfere with your job, with your business life. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? Sonny, shut the fuck up. Because how many times have you let your personal issues affect your business decisions? Plenty of times. And you're the boss. And you let your personal shit interfere plenty of times in your business. So who are you to judge him for? I mean, come on. What was he supposed to do? Shoot TJ's mother? He can't do that. That's like if Carly would have came in and stopped Sonny from shooting somebody. Remember when Sonny had Sean tied up 3 years ago, the night that he married Brenda and Brenda got kidnapped by the Boken? And he had Sean tied up in her living room and Carly was stopping him. And then Michael came in and stopped him from shooting Sean, killing Sean, torturing him. That's you letting your personal interfere with your business. That's what you did. So you can't speak on personal and business because Sonny, you damn sure don't know how to separate the two. And that's obvious because he's done this plenty of times where he's mixed business with pleasure. And it's always come back on you. Him and Claudia, they got married for business reason. And he damn sure mixed it with pleasure because he was sleeping with her on a regular basis. And he claimed he hated her. But your hate for her but it didn't stop you from fucking her. So shut up, Sonny. So anyway, Kiki, this bitch, goes over. She tells Morgan, I love the brownstone. I swear I do. That brownstone, it looks so beautiful. I would probably paint it differently because I'm not filling them walls, but I think it's gorgeous. Anyway, she goes over there, tells Morgan about the engagement, blah, blah, blah. And Morgan feels that Franco is going to retaliate against Carly. And here go Kiki. No, I don't think he's going to retaliate. Shut the fuck up. Yes, he is. She swears she know Franco. I'm like, you've only known him a year. You don't know him. You only know him for a year, but you only know the side of him that you see, that he wants you to see. You don't know the side of him that Morgan and Michael and everybody else saw before you came to this show. So shut up. Like, you swear you know somebody better than somebody else. Like, you don't know Franco. How do you know that he's not planning to get revenge? Love is blind, trust me. And trust me, revenge is vengeance. I'm going to tell you right now, J.R. Ewing said it best. The late, great Larry Hagman, a.k.a. J.R. Ewing, he said it best. Vengeance is a dish best served cold. And trust me, Franco, I think he plans to serve it ice cold. So Michael came over or whatever. And Michael said the realest shit I've ever heard in my life. He said something I really like. He said, I'm going to focus on my life for a change. I said, yes, please do that. Don't be like Jason for years cleaning up after Carly and Sonny. Don't do that. Don't fuck Carly and Sonny. Stop worrying about if Carly want to marry this fool, let her go on ahead and get played because we all know it's inevitable. And move on with your life. I wish that he was with somebody else besides Kiki, but I digress. But, focus on your life. You're young. You're in your 20s. You're the CEO of a company. Focus on you. Enjoy yourself. Fuck Carly. Don't worry about her bullshit of a life. Anyway, so this bitch Ava, she literally ran Jason over. I was like, damn, he literally rolled under her car. I was like, bitch. My God, and he's alive? I think this was the dumbest way to bring Billy Miller into the show, to reconstruct Jason's face to make it look like Billy Miller. I think it was a stupid way to bring Billy Miller into the show because this is a soap opera. People get recasted all the time. All you had to do was slide Billy Miller in. But the problem I think that they had was because they kept showing Steve Burton picture. That's the problem. That's why they had to do it this way. But I think it was stupid. They should have never showed Steve Burton's picture. So that way you could just bring Billy Miller in. It would have been smarter to do it that way. So Ava jumps on the phone. She's all frantic. She wanted to call 911, but she knew that Sonny would find out. So she called Jordan. Those are some nice ass trucks Jordan and Ava was driving. I was like, damn, y'all bitches pulling these type of whips. I'm like, well, get your coins. So she called Jordan to come and help her. They wanted to check for a pulse, but Jordan said that it's not wise to turn them over. So Jordan told Ava just to get in her truck and drive off, and she'll take care of the cops and stuff like that. So the ambulance came and loaded Jason onto the truck. Into the ambulance to get him to the hospital. Jordan is basically Captain Save-A-Ho is basically what she is. I'm like, damn, bitch, you earning every last dime. I keep forgetting. Sometimes I forget Jordan is even a cop. I keep forgetting she DEA. The way she be saving Ava ass, I keep forgetting she worked for the feds. So anyway, Helena, her guards came in or whatever and told her that Jason got away. Helena was pissed, and she told one of the guards to give her his gun. She took that gun and said, bow, shot him. I was like, damn, bitch, Helena's cold-blooded, yo. Let me tell y'all something. This is why I love Helena Cassadine. This is why Helena proves time and time again she is not a cartoon villain. Unlike Heather Weber and Stavros Cassadine, she is not no cartoon. That bitch gets down and dirty. She took the guard's gun, made him hand his gun over to her, and point blank range shot his ass with his own gun. I was like, and this is an 81-year-old woman. This bitch don't play. If I had to go up against either Heather Weber, Stavros Cassadine, or Helena Cassadine, or Jerry Jacks, let me tell you something. The two I would go up against would really be Stavros and Heather because they're cartoons. Jerry Jacks, Helena Cassadine, they don't play no games. And she proved it today. And I agree with somebody who said this in my comment box. They said that Helena Cassadine and Jerry Jacks always have a plan B. I was like, you're right. Look at what she did. Look at what Helena did to Luke last year. She slipped that poisonous earring on him because she figured he might get the upper hand on her. And she was right. He did. And she had a trick for his ass. Gave him polonium-210. Polonium poisoning. And I'm pretty sure she knew Victor Cassadine was alive. He was out of prison. I'm pretty sure she had all this planned from the get-go. With the ice chamber and, Crichton Clark. I'm pretty sure she had all this planned up a year in advance. I'm pretty sure of it. Helena's a smart bitch. So is Jerry Jacks. They always got a plan B. Those are the two villains you do not want to cross. You don't want to fuck with them because they're deadly. And Helena proved it today. So she spared the other guard. She was ready to kill him, but she said that she spared him because he needed to mop up the mess, clean up behind the other guard that she dropped, because she don't want Anna Devane coming near, with a dead body in her room, because she don't want to tip Anna off that she's alive. So Anna and Patrick were at Patrick's house, and he was telling her about Crichton Clark and Jason and the whole nine. And so they decided to get on Skype. And they hit Robin up on Skype. She answered. She pretended like she was in Paris. And she gave him this story about how she's not coming home. She wants to make a new life for herself. Feeding him all these lines because, they think that she's, that she's changed and this, that, and the third. But what they don't know is Helena Cassadine is really pulling the strings. Anna had her suspicions that Helena might still be alive. But she called one of her agents who's at Crichton Clark, and he confirmed that Helena was dead, that they found a body, and they think that it's Helena Cassadine. So she pretty much put on this whole show that she wasn't coming back, and they pretty much bought it hook, line, and sinker. I was like, are you serious? Patrick and Anna can't tell when Robin is putting on an act. I'm like, you really can't tell? So Helena got into the car or whatever, and she told Robin that she was a very good actor, and revealed to her that Jason got away and that she'll deal with Jason when the time comes. And she said that that they were really going to Paris because she has to send the divorce papers, mail the divorce papers from Paris, so it backs up her story. This episode was pretty entertaining for the most part. Some parts I wasn't feeling, but anyway, Ava, she showed up at Morgan's doorstep needing his help. So anyway, I hope all you have a great day. I will see all of you probably Friday, because I don't know if I'm doing a review for tomorrow, but I might see you tomorrow. Have a great day. See you all later.